Oh, hey Kim, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm in second year in the MDTP program in the Sour Lab, and I'm originally from Texas. So,
Where are we right now?
This is MSV, the Microbial Sciences building. I'm going to give you a little tour of the building today. So here's the inside of the building. It's 6 floors, and this is the first floor entrance.
What's this?
Oh, this is the ant farm that the query lab that is on the 6th floor maintains. If you want to know a little bit more about that, they have a Twitter at UW-Madison and have Instagram and a Facebook that you can get more information on.
So what's your favorite thing about working at MSD?
My favorite thing about working at MSD is the natural light that comes in. There's a lot of windows on this building, so like in the summer it's really bright and really makes you feel like you're not stuck inside all day. I'm not stuck inside all day, but like it makes it really nice to be in lab. One of my favorite buildings on campus actually. We're gonna go up to the 2nd floor, which is the atrium, and a lot of people like to sit there and eat and study or just hang out, have coffee with their friends when we were able to. And it's just a really pretty part of the building as well.
So what's your favorite thing to order from Microcosm?
Microcosm, my favorite thing to order is donuts with the lab on Monday when it's open. And they have a bunch of other foods like lunch food, breakfast food, snacks for when you're feeling a little hungry. But it's not open right now. But when it is, they have a lot of good snacks.
So who all works in this building?
The MSD building holds the Department of MMI, which is Medical Microbiology and Immunology. They have the Department of Bacteriology, and SciMed is also held in MSD. We all live in this building. Different parts of the floor are scattered throughout, but that's all he lives in here.
So how do you like the Wisconsin winter?
Being originally from Texas, it was kind of something to get adjusted to, and it's not for everyone, but I really enjoy them. There's a lot to do in the winter, like skiing, snowboarding, tubing, cross-country skiing. So you can keep yourself busy in the winter, but it is difficult to transition if you're coming from a warm place.
Is that a banana plant?
Yes, it is. It survived and it had an infamous fall back before I was here. We're on the 4th floor now. This is where my lab is.
So whose lab are you in?
The Sour Lab, J.D. Sour. He works on this area. So these are the offices of the grad students. A little messy, but you know, not everyone's perfect. And then our wall of the lounge that have come through the lab, either as undergrads or grad students. And then my office, and 2 other students sit in this office. Courtney, which is also an MDTP student, and Hans, who's a CMB student. So a lot of labs in MSB have graduate students from different programs. like CMB, CMP, MSTP, and MDTP, which really fosters innovation and collaboration on campus.
So what does your typical day look like?
My typical day in lab is I come in at 8:30, plan my day, get everything together, and then usually here till like 6 or 5, depending on the day and depending on what experiments I'm doing. So this is kind of like the layout of the lab. We have different bays for grad students. This is my bay. It's a little messy. I was starting something today, but it's okay, I'll finish later. So the summer lab has 4 grad students and 2 postdocs. And this is our lab and our tissue culture room, which we do cell stuff in. So this is kind of the layout of every lab is kind of similar to this, either a little bigger or a little smaller, depending on the size of the lab. Here's Zach.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
So why did you choose the Sour Lab?
I chose the Sour Lab because I did a Signals RU program back in the summer of 2017, and I was in their lab. I really enjoyed the camaraderie and the science and just how everybody's super helpful. It really pushes you to be a good scientist and to do good science. So I knew it was a perfect fit for me. So when coming back to grad school, I knew that that lab would be a good place for me to do my thesis work. As you can see, there's a lot of natural light in this building, so it really makes it really pretty, just easy to work in.
So where are we now?
These are the core facilities. Every floor has a core facility with stuff that's a little bit different in each one. So there's incubators, room incubators, warm or cold, that you can set to your temperature just as long as you let everyone know. And then you have cold rooms to hold things that you can't hold in your lab. And then just extra space just in case you need it. A lot of these core rooms have machines that are shared equipment on campus, which really helps you collaborate with others to do science and to use different techniques or different equipment. And the ice machine, which is important, you need ice. Cool.
So whose lab is this?
This is a net lab that we're going to visit now. Emily is in this lab, and so is Mark Horton. Both of them are MDTP students. Mark is a 3rd year, and Emily is a 2nd year, part of my cohort. We're going to give a quick tour of the lab and what they do. Here's grad students. Here's the general layout of the lab. Scope room. Imaging, and this lab studies Canadoris and just its interactions with the host.
I did not.
Oh, Janelle is also an MDTP trainer, but she also takes students from other programs such as CMB, CMP, and that's how a lot of the trainers here are. They take a lot of students from different graduate programs.
So what's your favorite thing about MDTP?
My favorite thing about MDTP is the different students that are in the program. Really makes the cohorts lively, and everybody's really friendly and really they get along and really make you feel like you're part of a bigger family or cohort, which really helps when you're transitioning from, say, undergrad or a research position coming into grad school. And I found that to be the key in choosing Madison, was just how helpful and supportive MDTP is of their students, and they're willing to go the extra mile for their students, which is very important to me when choosing a grad school and program. So here's the 6th floor, the final floor of MSV, and has a couple labs and stuff, and here's the overview of what it's like. Just super gorgeous building. Can't top it. You can't top it. So here's the seminar room or meeting room. Here's where a lot of invited speakers from either the Department of MMI will come and speak, or just other programs. Here's where we usually host orientation and recruitment weekend. So it's a really pretty room and a really pretty backdrop, overlooking the lake, which is sometimes frozen over, but right now it isn't because it's November.
So what's your favorite thing to do in Madison?
My favorite thing to do in Madison in the summer is definitely go to the terrace with some of my friends in the cohort, like Emily and Mark. And also running is one of my favorite things in Madison. There's a lot of trails. There's the ARB, which is like 2 miles away from here. It has a bunch of trails, a bunch of paths, and it's just really friendly running community, and I really enjoy that. It really helps me decompress after a day in lab. Awesome, I hope you enjoyed the tour of MSV and the labs and the different information we provided. Feel free to reach out to either the MDTP coordinator or myself for any questions regarding the graduate school process application, or any questions about the labs. We really look forward to seeing your application and hopefully having you on campus.